Punchman, what's up? Number one. Woo, look at you. What is going on? Is it me or does it feel like it's Sunday night? Anybody else? Kiss my glass. Hello. Jaws in the water. It feels like Friday. Okay. Earlier I was kind of sort of like that. And then I kept thinking it was Sunday because my husband was home and we actually did something together with our kids. And during the weekdays we can't. So I think that's why it screwed me up to think that it was Sunday. This morning I felt Friday. Yeah, I don't know. My days are screwed up. Bria, hello. How are you doing? I forgot to clean my glasses. Oh, I hate that. I don't have anything in here soft enough. Darn. How's everybody doing? Hey, beautiful friend, how are you? So here we are, day number 216, which is crazy. I'm in the shed tonight, actually. I decided to come out here because I was hot in my house. My house, the heater's up so high. Everybody, like, I don't know. They just want it. They just want it so hot, and I don't. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being here, everybody. What's new? What's new and exciting? Are we able to buy from Canada yet? Is there any update? I hope so. I know it's getting close. I know it's getting close. And our Canada sellers have been so amazing through this horrible strike. Happy New Year. Beantown, Happy New Year to you. Don't forget, you guys, bookmark my Tuesday show. Okay, I think that's okay. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's very cute and very kind. Still no buying. Yeah. Gosh, I mean, what are they doing? I know it's all contracts and, probably some legal stuff. Anyway, I made some tea tonight. New year, new cards. Oh, you got some new cards? What do you sell? Tonight, I think I'm going to do a short stream, everybody. Just because it's been so busy and I'm going to get up early. I'm going somewhere tomorrow, so I have to get up at 6. Yeah, I sell cards too. I need to do some card shows, so I'm actually ready for the card shows. I'm probably going to schedule I have all my shows scheduled up through June 2nd, but I do have a couple of shows after that. Raid, woo woo, what's up? What's up? Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? You're back. Yay, number one. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Hey, friends, woo woo. Canned chicken. I had you for lunch. T-Swan. Why should I call you T-Swan? I'm gonna call you Taylor Swift. That's your queen. Currently crocheting. Ooh, that sounds so like relaxing. What's going on? Tappa tappa tappa. How you doing? I'm Melissa. Hey Melissa, I'm Dee. Nice to meet you. Dawn, did you got that raid last night, so you were just overwhelmed with that. But send me a message so I can help you get your OBS set up. Okay? Maybe next week we could do like a private stream or something. Yeah, you're real close. You wish it was relaxing. Oh, it's not? Yeah, I'm not interested then. Just kidding. I can't crochet for my life. Nope. See, I just can't do it. Brooke, thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody is following Shop 801 Lane, who had brought the most amazing buckets. You guys, those buckets are like $60. She has the whole box, the bag, the rake. So you can literally write down all your bucket list goals on paper, roll them up, do one every day, put it in the bucket, and pull one out like in the next year, right? Write everything you want to do. You don't really sell? You bought 12? I was going to buy 20 actually. Because I know some bougie chicks that would totally eat those up. Yeah, so they're still there. I might come back. You can't knit, but I love to crochet. I don't even know the difference. Hey, Thrifty, how you doing? You never tried? My mom tried to teach me. We had a ghost moment, like for real, because I can't watch somebody like crochet or knit and then try to mirror that. Give me a computer, give me something else, piece of cake. But so mom got behind me and like tried to do the hands, forget it. No, we just laughed. It was too funny. You bought 12. I love that. I don't really sell it that often. Oh, okay, with the cards. What are you doing? Baseball? Beantown? I'm guessing baseball, right? I have baseball, basketball, football, hockey, some Formula One, and like UFC, and I definitely have a lot of Pokemon. I have some Garbage Pail Kids, and then I have non-sports. What's up, my friend? So mad at you. What's up? Yeah, everything. Yeah, pretty much. I collected for about 25 years, and then PSA came out and I said, screw that. It completely stripped away the joy for kids to be able to afford the packs. And it became an adult hobby. Of course, kids, we spend our parents' money, right? Oh, you have a shipping question? I'm not going to really do any shipping questions tonight unless it's a quick one. I have to stick, I'm really sticking to those healthy boundaries this year. I did do, this might help you. I did do a shipping show, strictly shipping, with all the resources on Whatnot, which is on my YouTube about 2 weeks ago. I did 3 hours about shipping, and I did one even before that, 2 weeks. That yeah, healthy boundaries all the way, 100%. New year. Everybody always says new year, new me, but I'm like, it's the same old me. I just have to change some of those habits. Healthy boundaries are like so important. Yeah, they're fucking hard. Let's just get real. Yep, they really are. You're a stay-at-home mom and needed something that was for me. So I bought a bunch of hooks and you're, oh, I love it. Why not? Why not? You're home? You got a little downtime, right? Okay. Buyer says he just moved and did not change. No, you can't do anything. So let me tell you about this. I had somebody buy something very expensive from me and I literally shipped it. They got the tracking info because they wrote me back, said thank you. And then they said, oh, can you change the address? I moved. Okay. No, you cannot do that. The best thing to do would be tell them, reach out to Whatnot, um, and contact them. If you've already shipped it, uh, nothing you can do. Yeah, the person got it. Sometimes there's these, the S word scammers, who buy stuff and then do like credit card kind of stuff. I never heard anything back from it. They got the item, it was delivered. So I'm just like this. But if it's already been shipped, nothing you can do. But if it hasn't been, oh, it has not been shipped, but you did print it, that's okay. Did they give you the address? What I would do is write seller support at whatnot.com. If you know how to do this, take a screenshot of their message giving you the address that shows like the whole page of the message. Send that in an email to Whatnot. And then let them know they're requesting an address change because they moved or whatever their reason is. And then Whatnot will send you probably within 48 hours, 72 hours. And it may hurt your shipping a tiny bit, but you know what? I think they adjust it because I had that happen. They will fix it. Okay. They'll give you a whole new label. So if you ever have that issue and you've already shipped it, nothing you can do. But if you haven't shipped it, you just reach out to them. Yeah. And they'll just put a new one and you just print the label. Yeah, good. I'm glad because I hate when that happens, right? Hey, Brainiacs, how you doing? Happy New Year. Yeah, it seems nerve-wracking, right? Because you're like all excited, you got the order, and then you need to ship it. So you're getting it all ready, and then they send you a message just as you print the label and you're ready to ship. Good thing that they actually sent it, not like my guy, he sent it like 2 days later. But I never heard again. I didn't get bad feedback I think I got good feedback from Whatnot. Yeah, New Year, same shit apparently. Definitely trying to get, yeah. Oh, there you go. See? Oh, you know what, Sarah, though? I had generated a label before and Whatnot actually fixed it, but it took a while. There's also a new thing I'm testing out. I've had people like go to my Bite Now and they gifted it to an address, and 2 out of 3 of them have come back to me. And it's the correct address, it's the correct everything. So I don't know. And then my post office said something weird was with the label. So now I'm in limbo with that one. But I have to reach out to the buyer who bought it from me, who's another seller on here, to see if she actually got it. I haven't had a minute. Tina, what's up? I'm good. Thank you so much. How you feeling? You feeling better? Oh, Paula, it's not a bother. Anytime. I just try to do that. I shouldn't say anytime, right? No, but you know what I mean with the boundaries. So that was a simple fix. I don't mind that. But if somebody said, oh, how do I ship like, 42 items in one box? That's a shipping show. That's a coffee talk special, right? Um, they can see not your pictures and when it's Oh, yeah, never okay, so on Whatnot, there are people that will send you a message and say, "Send me Venmo, send me PayPal, send me whatever." Do not do that. All of the transactions on Whatnot have to stay within Whatnot, period. If you send money, if I come to you and in my message and I say, "Hey, thrifting in the 419, send me 20 bucks on PayPal right now or tip me in my show and I got you." You can't do that, okay? Or not even tip me, just send it to you can't do that stuff. And most of the time, you're not gonna get any merchandise because Whatnot wants everything in-house, you know? You did a gifting raid, all but one came back. Really? Yeah, see, sometimes and was it did you gift to addresses? I'm curious about. Anything getting started, oh, just you gotta come to my show, A Hamburger House. Come to my Coffee Talk chat show. It's every single Tuesday next week. January 7th is gonna be all about goals. Yes. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, Tiny, how you doing? Oh, wanted you to send your bank. Yeah, that's not Whatnot. Whatnot's not going to message you and ask for it. It might be in your account and that you can't continue without entering that information. Yeah, they probably won't. You did it, Andy. Thank you for following Shop 801 Lane. Yeah, every time I sell anything that's over 150 also, actually over 100, I put insurance and depending on the item, I put a signature or proof, the proof of delivery. I don't pay any extra. So I don't know. And I've sold a few $500 items. I've never been charged for any extra shippings. Knock on wood so far. Yeah. You sent them fake info. I wouldn't even reply to them. Yeah, I wouldn't even reply to them. It was the 20 spot. Kathy Cakes, what's up? Okay, I'm caught up. I just wanted to go back and see if I missed anything in there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Brooke. Brooke is onto something here with the bin, you guys. She's onto something. She's gonna sell those bougie buckets. Still crappy, darn it. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm actually good. I was a little bit tired. We went to Universal City Walk, which is like next to Universal Studios today. Went out for dinner, walked around. It was kind of quiet there. It was nice. Um, so much food. I really didn't want to eat that much food, but it was pretty good. We went to like a shrimp house, like a steakhouse. It was pretty good. Send me the info. I don't know what you're talking about. Beantown. What info? Yeah, well, you learn a lesson, right? And also, there's random people that will. Hold on, let me clear this. Okay, there's random people that will like pop in shows and like spam it. If you need a logo or graphic design, just drop me a message. Those people should be banned from Whatnot because they're not sellers. They're just trying to gather your information and get a little bit of your money. Because I was playing with them. Yeah. As soon as I got one in my show, they kept coming around like 2 o'clock in the morning. Who's doing that? Who's doing that at 2 o'clock in the morning? Right? They're just spamming the chat. And so I decided to engage and just kind of check it out. And they basically said to I could get a logo designed, but I would have to send them $180. Yeah, no, report. Yeah, I was just bored. Apparently I had time on my hands. It's a good time. Hey Denise, how are you doing? You're cleaning up? Good for you. I always follow people back, and some accounts, they're probably just like, I don't know. Most people that I follow back happen to be somebody I saw on the stream, and I like their attitude and the chat and the behavior. So I followed them back. But I don't always follow everybody back because sometimes I miss them when there's the bell up here on the main homepage. Sometimes they just update like after a week, so I totally miss those. I send Monopoly money. No, I don't. I don't engage with any. Just like when you get the text message that says your package is arriving from UPS. Click here to update it. We couldn't reach you, or some kind of message like that. Yeah, when I see those, I don't reply to them. Sometimes you want to reply like a middle finger or something, but don't, because they can ping your phone. So just hit report junk, and it deletes it if you have an iPhone. I don't know what on Android. Yet if you open the text message, nothing's gonna happen. It's just when you go into the text box and you type, "Screw you, go away, leave me alone, wrong number." They have a way. If they have the right knowledge and the right skills, they can have a field day with your phone. Yeah, and it's happened. It's happened. I've heard it happen to a bunch of people I know who are just not savvy with the phone. Yeah. So I don't know. Just report as junk. I'm sure on Android it has like a similar feature. Oh gosh, the group messages, please don't do that. I do get them for raid trains. I don't mind that. But like somebody sharing their show and then sending it to 10 other people, that's rude. Stop it. I probably will never come to your show for that reason. And I used to just ignore those. Now I'm like, no. Um, but I won't spend any energy on them. I'll just delete it. I'm just not going to come to the show if they send me in a group chat with 20 people who all reply over and over and over. You still get them. Yeah, you can just leave the group. I usually leave the group, delete. Because if I delete, it still sends the message. It keeps sending it. So a lot of times I'll just leave the group. I actually have one right now, but people are great in that group. They don't like keep sharing their shows. Yeah, see the thing is I don't, and I've thought about this over and over, like, yes, new sellers don't know, like, where do they sell their shows? They don't have social media. So they do it this way, right? And when you're a seller who like has a moving business and you're getting messages about orders, and then in between it, you're getting like 50, no kidding, I'm not joking, and I'm not, at one time I was getting like 50 a day sharing your show, and it was too much. It was way too much. And I'm grateful that people think of me for that. But the thing is, it was burying all those important messages about business, like a couple of returns or things like that. I hope it's filtered. What's up, Joni? How you doing? Tweet, tweet. Hey, what's going on, Custom Woodburn? How are you? When they would call my mom, I played big time. I would change my voice like an elderly, hard of hearing person. Repeat everything. Talk really loud. Oh, Tina, I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all of you. Yeah. So, it's pretty crazy that everybody just got the Sleepless Club. Woo, woo, woo. Now we know who's lurking. Welcome in. Hey, Kevin, Prisley, Lucky Buzz, and Tappa. You just got the Sleepless? I feel like last night you had that. Sometimes I've seen a couple people where they've gotten it the day before and the next day it pops up again. It's not funny. Interesting. Little glitch. Sleepless Club VIP. I think I'm going to keep it forever, the names. I think I'm going to keep the names. Yes, it's a London fog. It's so good. I was kind of tired earlier after we got back. Yeah, we walked so much today. Tomorrow we're going somewhere else. And I'm like, I don't really want to go. I have too much to do. But I'm going to go because it's fun time with family, right? Yeah, lots of walking though, like probably 7 miles. But sorry, I'm not going to complain. Yeah, because when the kids pretty soon will not want. No, I'll probably fall off it. I'm sorta. Yeah, I want to do the family time because pretty soon the kids will be like off at college and drop me off around the corner. Like it was really cute tonight. My son's a teenager, and he was holding my hand, and he doesn't like don't touch me kind of kid. Hey Chrisara, I know, it was so sweet. So you know what? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go for sure. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a long day. Can you tell in your chat who is a troller or? Well, like I don't. To me, I don't care if someone. I personally am like that's the term "gibby goblin" is like a pet peeve of mine because I feel like everybody's equally the same. If people are coming around for giveaways, I'm not doing any. But I don't know. No, not really. I mean, I think I've been on here long enough that I don't have an issue with anybody that trolls me because I have verified buyers on for one. And I don't know. I mean, on YouTube, they're probably over there having a field day. Hey, YouTube, sorry I'm not seeing you. I didn't bring my computer out tonight. Yeah. Did you go back to that shop? I don't know what shop, Denise. Oh, the antique store? No, I didn't go back there. There is a special place for scammers. It's not hell. It's called karma. I know. It's In your instance, yes, there's a special place. Oh, I don't say Tapa. I never say where I'm going until after I come back, just for security and safety. Yeah. But it'll be somewhere fun. And I may go live from there. I don't know. I may just do a pop up. Yeah. And Paula, I don't even worry about it anymore. I used to. No, it's okay. It's only because of some things that have happened here. Yeah. No, no, no. It's okay. Nobody should. I mean, I learned years ago that, when people do this on Facebook all the freaking time, they post like where they're staying, that they're going to be gone for a whole week. And like, people know where they live. So like, why put yourself out there? So for me personally, I wait till after the fact. Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to be live from Italy, you're going to know I'm not home. You forget this is the internet. Plus I stream to YouTube and everything like that. Yeah. And that's just me because I went through something in the app about a year ago. And so without going into any of that, I'm just very protective of that. Like, nope, we're not going to do that. Yeah. Trying to sleep. Oh, you got a head cold. I'm sorry to hear that, Cosmic Unicorn. Biggest pet peeve is when people come in, first thing ask is what the givey is. Well, you have to hang out and find out. That's your answer. If they ask what the givey is, well, you have to hang out and see, and then don't do one. I wish I was in Italy. Bree, what's up? Never tell them. That's right. How are you doing, BNL? No, you will know. There will be signs I will be in Italy because I'll probably be in a winery or somewhere dark. Every buyer has the address. That's right. That's right, custom wood burning. Actually, some people. Oh, never mind. I better not say here. I'm changing my address actually this year. Yeah. This year I decided to sell X amount, and then next time is $1 start, usually $3 starts instead of giveaways. There you go. If that works for you, you're going to find out, right? That makes sense. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Seller has address. I mean, look, if people are smart enough, they could literally find you. It's not very hard. People give too much info on the internet. I won't say how I know, but just say I've done a lot of background checks for people. Yeah, it's not hard. Snacking on fresh bread with 88 gallon of olive oil. Yes, I am. Shh. I'm having bruschetta right now. Ooh, I wish I could have some right now. I'm so full. We actually went out. Where did we eat at? Bubba Gump's. It was pretty good. I got like a shrimp basket, and I thought, oh, that's it. And then it was actually quite a bit of. It's like 4 different kind of shrimps. Puppy chow, yum. I caught my son's no. Ah, shit. I hope you feel better. Hey, and you know what? We have a friend that comes in my shows all the time and actually buys for me. So if you guys could, say a little prayer for her and her family. She's having a really hard time right now. I'm not going to go into any of it, but I just wanted you guys to, I don't know. Yeah, I won't say anything, but just say a little prayer or whatever you decide to do, that a miracle happens for her family. You're welcome. I'm sorry that you're sick though. That's the worst. I know a lot of people are getting sick right now. Thank you, Michelle. Hello. Yes, so many bugs going on right now. I know they're talking about this bird flu, but I don't even know. It is 'tis the season. Just wait till all the kids go back to school. If people have kids, or the kids are gonna all be bringing that home to you. If my son brings another one home, I didn't get sick last time. Blanca, Diana, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Okay, thank you so much. Everybody give them a follow. Thank you so much for the raid. We're just kind of hanging out, chatting. Anybody want a hug or kiss? All right, you want a hug? I'll give you a hug. Ooh, I can do it. I'm gonna hold my breath. I'll give you a little hug. Yeah. No, my kid had bronchitis for like 3 weeks. It was horrible. You have laryngitis right now? And a smoker's voice like a mother effer. Like real sexy. Hey, good night, friend. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Best air hug ever. Oh, awesome. Sandra Lynn, what are you doing? Been eating chicken soup all week to get my immune system strong. Yeah, feel better. I haven't grown any tail feathers, so the bird flu. Yeah, I mean, I don't know any. I'm just saying there's a lot of talk about it. Yeah. If I hear from one of my distant cousins and she tells me to start preparing, I will be preparing like she did with COVID. She gave me a heads up about 2 weeks before. I was able to get all the things I needed for my family. And when I went to the market, I didn't have to worry about it. You're good. Your mom is sick. Okay, I thought you wrote that. I should sing her rap the chat. I don't think I have my microphone out here. Vitamin D. I know so much of it. Not only the pill form, but the sunshine. I don't want to be around anybody. My husband gets mad, but my sister-in-law was sick at Thanksgiving and was like a few 4 days before had a fever. And so to me, I'm the kind of person that I don't show up sick anymore. That's just messed up. So I mean, I would have said, look, I've been sick for a few days. I'm not going to come. Happy Thanksgiving. No, she showed up. Her daughters were sick. So 4 days later, because she keep your ass home. That's what I told her. Or vitamin D. That's right. So I just anytime she's ever come sick, we get someone here gets it. So sure enough, I said to her, so did you have a fever? Just a real little one. It's not a virus or anything. I said, when you have a fever, that's a virus. I'm no doctor, but that's usually got to wait about 2 weeks, honestly, to have it kind of cleared out. And it could be even longer, it could be even less. Anyway, I said, well, I'm going to be mad at you because I know he's going to be sick in 4 days. Day 5, high fever, 104. Yeah, 104. And then next day, same thing. And this fever went on for like 5 or 7 days. It was ridiculous. I have kids that have high fevers. Yeah. But they're real chill. Like, but then the cough came in, and then I was like, yeah, always. It's such a weird thing. I know I was kind of a little bit nervous about it because it got 104.2. It was pretty high. But I called like the nurse and stuff and talked to her about it. And I was doing all the right things, at home. But oh, you have 103 right now? Ugh. Yeah, just stay home if you're sick. Don't be an ass. Just stay home. I know, I understand that some people like they miss a lot of work, the kids get sick or whatever, but like there's just some instances, stay home, you know? Yeah, I've never just sent my kids when they were sick. I'm not an ass. Yeah, I bet, Bree. You know the name is Bree forever, right? High fevers are scary because you got to watch them, I think one time my older one when she was little was like 105. We had to go to the ER for that one. I mean, she was fine. Like you could never even tell the kid had a fever. It was the craziest. Oh, the poops and the pukes, the worst. Stay away from them. I know. What was great about my kid, because he's at the age where he could quarantine by himself, he kind of stayed off away. So I think that's why none of us got sick. Yeah. I started to feel a little sick, but I was like slamming that echinacea like crazy. Yeah, and all my vitamins. My sister always comes around with her kids sick. And don't say anything gets all mine sick, and that's why we go. Yeah, I know. I can't stand that. I went old school and laced my mom. Oh, Vicks, yes. I put Vicks all over my kid. You had 106 fever, a reaction from a tetanus shot. Oh, that's high. My little brother had febrile seizures when he was little. Those high fevers for a febrile seizure, number one, are super scary, um, and really crazy because they can get out of control like in a second. Yeah, I babysat a little boy. That's how I learned about them early on, and he ended up having to get the plugs in his ears. He had a temperature. I thought he was acting weird because he was my baby, basically. I just babysat him, but you know what I mean? And I was holding him and he was like fidgeting around and I was like, this is so weird. And I even said to the mom, we just did our CPR class. And I was like, I think he's having a seizure right now because his behavior is just very weird. And sure enough, like she grabbed him and he was having a seizure. He was so hot and his temperature when the paramedics came was about 106. It was insane. And they have to watch out for that because, yeah, brain issues. Any Dr. Seuss items or Wii games? I do have Wii games in my buy it now if you want to take a look. Just search Wii. A classmate was partially paralyzed due to oh gosh, that's crazy. I know they can lead to brain damage real fast. Yeah, phenobarbital for 4 years. Yeah, this little boy took it for a little while. Then they finally discovered what was wrong. So, Michelle, I'm glad that hopefully they got that all figured out. You could not take care of your son? I know. I know. So, do you have to stay isolated, from him, Bree? 110 starts eating them. Well, yeah, well, we're wanting to go with that. No Wii Sports? I do, but not tonight. Oh, Ryan, let me take a screenshot and I'll message you. Only because tonight I was going to do a shorter show. I think I have 5 or 6 copies of it. I have it in the case and then I have it just the disc. But I definitely have a few of those. I just didn't list them in my shop. And I think, yeah, I think they're actually on my bookshelf in there. I brought them in the other day. Any cards? Not tonight. I'm actually just going to do this chat tonight. But when I do have my card show, it's probably going to be the week after next. Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. Phil lost some memory from his high fever when he was a teen. Really? Yeah. Thank you, Custom Wood Burning. He's good now. It's just the linger end of that cough, which was crap. Like, cause it's real like it's like a real phlegmy cough. Oh, he's good now. Right. Okay, good. Oh, he's at your mom's, so you're getting a little bit of like yourself time. Oh, you need it for the weekend? It's not gonna arrive on the weekend. Today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. It's not gonna happen. Yeah. I don't think anybody could ship overnight. I don't know, where are you located? Oh, now you have the seizures. Oh, wow. Is it genetic, do you know? I mean, you don't have to share that actually. Yeah, the alcohol. I didn't do the alcohol because it apparently is what's up, Madison's Craft Corner? There was something with the alcohol like drying you out. I forget what it was. Dehydrating. Unrelated. Every time I see Garbage Pail Kids now, I think uh-oh. I love it. You know, I used to sell them on here, right? Oh, next weekend. I can't promise anything right now, but where are you located? Did you say yet? Oh, helicopter low. Hey, Heather, happy New Year, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, until my shows. Yeah, hopefully you can find some first series. And you did it. I'm so proud of Madison's Craft Corner is actually, oh, look at that. What did that throw up? Madison's Craft Corner, my friend, she's in the chat. She's doing a 365 project. She's doing it. She asked me, would you be okay with it? I said, sure. That's totally cool. So she's 2 days in. That's awesome. Oh, Pennsylvania. So it's probably take, I don't know. If it goes priority mail, there's no guarantee, you know, on the mail. So it could take 3 to 5 days. I'm not going to be around tomorrow, so I don't know. I mean, there's a chance. I just can't guarantee. Mail is never a guarantee. Yeah, mail is never a guarantee. But I don't know. It just depends. But I have to pull it out and look for that. Formiga's consider. I apologize. I'm just doing a chat show tonight. Yeah, there's no Wii Sports. What was the other game you said you mentioned? And I'm back in chat, so I might. You took a 2-week break. Oh, I'm so glad, Heather. That's awesome. You're not gonna make it. Don't stream for too long. Just stream for a little bit. Go on for like an hour, 2-hour hangout. And then you can't do that every day. You'll be burned out. Trust me. I was doing good with my 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I started doing 4 and 5 hours and I was getting too tired. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, if you're hanging out, even then it's exhausting too. You have a non-epileptic seizures. Oh, you're gonna have to yeah. I'm sorry, Michelle, to hear about that. Hopefully you figure out why and it doesn't happen. Medication for that is crazy. My best friend's child has it, and she was doing great for 2 years, and then she just had a seizure the other day. So now they readjust all the medication, get a brain scan, do all this crazy complex stuff, and they don't know why. When my son had high fevers, he would walk in, talk in his sleep. He would walk into my bedroom and carry a strange conversation. It made no sense. That explains a lot, especially with the head. Hey, no problem, Orion. Thank you so much. We party in sports. Oh, I have that in there, do I? Is that the other one you want? That one too? Okay, I have both of those. Okay, I got caught up. You did an hour today. Maple, hello. How are you doing? I got caught up. I can't believe it. You're eavesdropping? Well, we see you. It's not really eavesdropping. Peacock, what's going on? Right? It's not. Yeah, well, anyway, no matter what everybody's going through, I hope that everybody is taking care of themselves in this new year. She failed at it, I know. I skipped yours, I didn't see it. There's so many up there. Is it way, way back? Let's see. If it's way back, you might have to repost it again. Oh, kindly let you know. It's kind of hard. Bookmark my shows and you'll get an alert. Yeah. Yeah, bookmark the shows and then you get an alert and you'll see what kind of show. Fact or fiction. There you are. Okay, you're going to sleep. See you tomorrow. All right, sounds good. Yeah, I take medicine. I have to take sure. Yeah. You have to really take care of yourself. That's a very, very challenging and tough thing to have to handle on your own. So I'm glad that your husband is there to help you. But he sleeps a lot, huh? Okay, I'm going back to look for it, Thrifty. I don't see it. There's so much chat in there. So I'm gonna trust that. Wait. Yeah, it's I can't find it. It refreshed it, so it just it's Dr. Really? Wow. Maybe that's anything over 100 is a fever at my doctor. Every doctor's different. Every doctor's so weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like every doctor has such a different opinion on that. Yeah, they're just saying that to worry about. I haven't talked about 2025 goals. I'm going to talk about that on the 7th of January, but we could talk about it now. I don't mind. You have you set do you set any so cousin Woodburning, do you send any resolutions? It was last week. Fact or fiction, how you doing? Your daughter has always had 103.5 every time she's sick. I don't worry about it anymore. But if my son has a temp, I would flip out. He's a baby, right? Yeah. Eat more ice cream in 2025. I don't see a problem with that. 13. Still your but is he your older one? Yeah, my kids have always pretty much had like the same type of high fevers. I don't really worry about it until they become like lethargic or they tell me that they need me to feed them. When they have me feed them, I know that they're not okay. So then we deal with the doctor and all that. You're swearing off tacos this year. So you're going to curse at them while you eat them or what? Eat some vegan tacos. Not buy so much stuff I don't need on whatnot. I mean, fact or fiction, I think a lot of us can like relate to that one for sure. Yep. Vegan ones. Okay. 100.4 is what we say. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, anytime I've gone to the doctor, they're like, when it's like 100 and I mean, for me, I can handle my kids. I don't need to go to the doctor every single time they have a little tiny fever. Yeah, I don't really do resolutions, but I get my shit together. I'm just gonna say what you want to say. Some in January make plans for the year. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't make resolutions either because they never stick. But I'm making a huge one this year. Yeah, they just don't stick. Shit, that's right. It used to be 101. Yeah, like I don't know. I just handle it. It's just like kids get sick. All right, what are we gonna do? Pretty much. And then when they want you to cuddle them and they're big kids, it's like okay, yeah. Is to not make goals. Goals is to not make goals. I mean, that's cool. If they have a fever that doesn't break within Tylenol, be sure to take them in. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know. I talk to my doctor's office. I have their phone number. So usually I tell them what's going on. I don't have to go in and we'll do like my doctor was great. Actually, she was right tired. We would do Zoom. Yeah. Actually, sometimes we do FaceTime because I have her phone number. And she's still like, she texted me the other day, how's your son? She usually says his name, but how's your son doing? I said, yeah, he's better now. So even though she's retired, she still is like checking in because we're really good friends. She's a sweetheart. I love that doctor. And I got referred to her by like a friend of mine locally. Yeah, and I was like, and then she told me like last year, I'm gonna retire, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? I don't like any of these other doctors in this office, but we don't go very often. But you connect, like you have a good connection with somebody, and she's incredible. Um, Her husband was my doctor first, but he passed away in a really horrific accident. Um, and then that's kind of how I got her to be my doctor because he would always be there. He was so great. You're going to make a list of one thing I do and one thing my husband will do. And it has to be done before we sit down daily. All right. That sounds like you're in charge. I like that. I make lists. I have to get on. That's your goal for the month? Oh, that's good, Michelle. Yeah, that's good. Get some exercise going there. Then some doctors say, don't. Right, right. I know. Like I said, it just depends. I go by what the doctor said, and my doctors that I've ever had for my kids are like, go with your gut. Your gut's been good, so you know, I handled the way that I was taught, or from the other doctors. So that's just what I go by. But my kids, they're older now. They don't complain about that kind of stuff. Hello, Faith. How are you doing? Yeah, they don't complain about it. I just know if they don't feel good. And just like anybody, when you don't feel good, you just want to be left alone, right? To just sleep or do whatever. And if I get sick, I go to a hotel. I check into a hotel. hmm I know. We really are. Yeah, go to a hotel. Yeah. So you'll find me at a hotel. I know. I did. I got really sick one time. I told my husband, I'm going to be at the hotel. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, you can take care of the kids. I'm sick. No one's going to. He does take care of me, but he just laughed. Yeah, I went for one night. I know. We always forget to take care of ourselves. Your little sister does that? My cousin told me that. She would get sick and she goes, I'm not going to stay home. No one's going to take care of me. It's going to be loud and noisy. She has 3 teen boys. And her husband, he's a pilot, so he's gone all the time. She's like, he was home from a trip. And I just told him, I'm going to go check in the hotel. I'm miserable. And she did. But she went to like some bougie hotel. I'm not feeling very well all of a sudden. Hi, do you guys have any rooms tonight? I don't have a phone out here. Oh, Mabel got the sleepless club. Yeah, room service, right? Heck yeah. Yeah, but if you're sick, you don't want to go down in the spa. You just want to lock yourself in the room. And you pretty much want to, I don't know, get room service, watch TV, and probably sleep. My kids have 2 nurses as parents. Nothing is bad enough for a doctor. Yeah, exactly. You can handle it. I mean, hello. They got it. It's a good thing, though, right? Exactly. Yeah. The nurses usually are in charge. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's been a little bit crazy this year already. You then get the massage. Oh, yeah. I did that last time I did. I didn't go to a hotel, but I was like, I feel like I need a massage. So I went to this place that I found last year and I got a massage. It was awesome. Yeah. Happy New Year, Faith. I hope you're doing good, my friend. You're getting under the blankets, the wool blankets. I mean, that sounds good. I know I was tired today. What did I do today? Besides going to hang out with the family. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, wow. First few days. Oh, the maid took care of you? That was nice. Oh, boy. Sounds very eventful. Yeah, you got a bad sunburn, huh? Oof. Gotta be careful with that. That first burn, right? I'm glad you stayed in the hotel and you had somebody that could take care of you. I miss being traveling. I've been talking about that like all week. I miss traveling. Thank you for being here, everybody. Yeah, I'd say so. Hey, you too. Thank you so much. I used to sell portable infrared heat saunas. When I started to feel sick, I sat in the sauna and it would sweat it out of you. They're great. Yeah. I have a friend that does that. Anytime he's sick, he bought a sauna just for that reason. Anytime he gets sick, goes in it. He's not sick. Like they work. Yeah. I used to go in the sauna. I don't have one anymore, but I don't know. Maybe I should get one. But I'd be in the sun. If I was sick, I always go like outside. Yeah, I always go outside, get in the sun. Unless it's winter, I can't. Oh, you were reading a book? You didn't put no sunblock on? I hardly ever put the sunblock on. I have a theory about it. And all my friends that are doctors are like, I'm gonna kick you in the ass. One of them actually agrees with me, but I will put it on at least once. But I don't really go out in the sun. I don't. You don't put any on at all? Yeah, you gotta put it a little bit. You miss the hot saunas? I mean, when I was younger, I just go in the sun and I use baby oil and iodine. Yeah. You have the same theory? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. I've talked to so many doctors, and I have a few friends that are doctors, and they're like, "Tell me, you're on the money there." Um, oh, you have to be careful. You have to sweat out the medication, right? Well, I don't take any medication, so I think I'm okay. Not anything prescribed. I'm not. I really don't want to take any medicine ever, but there might be a day that I have to. You live at the Oh, you live at the beach and you just cook. That's a no from me. Yeah. But when I was younger, I would just put iodine and baby oil. I'm sure everybody we talked about that the other day. And then it was like is it Band-Aid Soleil? Was that the tanning stuff? And it was like SPF 4. Because the first I'm very fair, really. But I would fry and I would put oil on. What an idiot. Now I'll put 15 on. Yeah. And sometimes if I know I'm gonna be in the sun for a long time, I actually will just wear like a long, big baggy shirt just to cover my skin up. And it's the like it's got sunblock in the fabric. Yeah, I know. That's kind of like my theory, Madison. I know a bunch of people too. My uncle too. He put sunblock on all the time, and he had cancer all over his arms. Yeah, you love that pricey stuff. I did too. Yeah, I figured, Heather. Um, Band-Aid Soleil was smelled so good. I know. Yeah, I don't know. I got checked because I had a couple of spots like on my arms, and my family history is like literally everybody has cancer or a renal failure. Um, but I was good. Just, I'm 50, got to get that stuff checked out. Beach weather here today, but supposed to be in the 50s. A little chilly for the beach, but hey, I can just hear the waves now. I love the beach so much. Yeah, I'm sure Madison, there's like a combination too. It's 27. 70. Oh, 70 is perfect. Wait, fact or fiction? You're in Cali, right? I mean, is that okay to ask you? You don't have to say. Slather that sunscreen on and wrinkles stay away. Mm. Mm. Florida, okay. Well, there's no guarantee in the Panhandle. I wear a huge hat too, Heather. It's huge. It's Stevie Nicks style, yeah. And it's not like a straw hat. It just doesn't. No sun's getting through it, so it covers my shoulders. Yeah, yeah. I'll take the wrinkles too. But you know what? I don't know. Uh, I don't know. With my family history, like I want to live and enjoy it, but I want to be careful with it. Yeah. Major World Coast snow ice. Oh, for 2 weeks you've had that? No fun. Well, that sounds Pensacola. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. It's totally fine. I love the smell of the coconut pineapple fruity sunscreen. I think you're thinking about Malibu rum, Tina. No, I'm just kidding. Pineapple coconut is Malibu rum. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care about wrinkles. If you've seen my mom, my genetics will be great. My mom's a 85-year-old Sophia Loren. She definitely looks like her. Yeah. As she's gotten older, she looks a little different now, but when she was young, she was a Sophia Loren lookalike. Personally, I think she was, uh, well, Sophia Loren was beautiful, but my mom was way more beautiful to me. Oh, starting today. Oh, so your neighbors. Your mom, Kathy, absolutely beautiful. Yes, we are related. Yep. Yeah, you guys have got some, don't you have some bad storms right now out there, Heather? Yeah. Yeah, my mom, I need to go see her. She's not getting any younger. She told me that the other day. Guilt tripping me. Because every time I want to go over there, my kid was sick, and I never ever want to go see her with somebody sick in the house here. I don't want to take that to her. Yeah, it's been super rainy. Yeah, wasn't there like I feel like there was some pretty big storms up there. Yeah, she was beautiful lady. I seen pictures of Kathy's mom because we're real good friends, and she's my cousin. So her mom, beautiful. Kathy looks like her mom for sure. Maybe I was accidentally using my drink. I think you were, Tina. That's probably why you got your butt burned. I look back, I have pictures of like when I was young from the beach, and I could see my tan line. I could see like being fried. I remember one time I got so fried, and then I had like a tank top on. I couldn't even wear a bra. And in the picture is like so hilarious. Like milky white skins, from the strap, and then bright red, like a tomato. Yeah. Oh, cyclones. Yeah, I read that. I read that somewhere. I can't remember where. Your mom paid for a tanning bed membership for you? Why? Oh my gosh, really? I'll never use a tanning bed. I used to go to the gym and they had a little tanning thing there. Oh my gosh, I used to watch my friends clean it. It's gross. But, having a private one's way different. My grandma's had wrinkles and it was part of their beauty. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, Picker Adam. What's up? Picker Adam the legend. Everybody should be following Picker Adam right here. Happy Friday. See, what's up? When I was a teenager. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we did. It was crazy. I remember I'm gonna tell you something kind of gross, but my sister-in-law used to, like, she literally, I used to tease her and say, "You're gonna look like a suitcase." She's beautiful. She's a gorgeous woman. Um, and I used to tell her, "You're gonna look like a freaking leather bag." Because she would go in the sun and just literally put iodine. No, no, I'm like, I'm telling you, don't burn your face. Just wear a hat, right? Yeah. She doesn't really look like a suitcase or anything like that, but she definitely has a lot of sun damaged skin from it. Yeah. She should never done that, right? But so look, so I would go to the gym, we used to go together, and she started going to get tan. Instead of being in the sun, she went to the tanning bed, and I said, "That's just as bad." She's like, "No, it's better." I'm like, "No, it's just as bad." "Oh, thank you for your purchase. Welcome in." Um, so she went, and about a week after she started using the tanning bed, she just started getting sick. She started getting like a rash all over her body. Like it was weird. And she showed me like her legs, like in her back and like by her boob. And I was like, those look like little bugs. She goes, "Do you think?" And like they were blisters, but they had bugs in it. It was some kind of weird thing she got from the tanning bed. So it's because they didn't clean it and somebody had some weird infection. She got it. It took like 3 or 4 months to get rid of. So when you clean the tanning bed, make sure they're using, it wasn't that, it was something else. It was crazy. I never even heard of it. I'm like, "I'm never using that again." Oh, no way. Yeah. How much is a tan membership? Sounds like a good way to get a story. You know what? They just had to not clean out. Somebody probably had something and it passed. I don't know. But they were the weirdest, like bugs. Is that what scabies look like? Because I don't remember being called that. But I just know that she was kind of like in a little bit of pain from that. So I will never use a tanning bed for that reason. Yeah, she wasn't. She wasn't a no, it wasn't MRSA because it wasn't sores like that. Um, I'll have to ask her. Yeah, but I know that it was just she was it was it? Yeah, she had a bunch, like, it was a lot, and they were, only in a few spots they were, like, red, and, like, I mean, it's kinda gross, but it's also kinda, like, a good thing to be aware of because if you don't know and you're doing that yeah, I forget what it's called. I'm gonna ask her, I'll find out. Little tracks. Yeah, you know what it almost was like? Little blisters, and then they would hatch. That's what it kinda was, but it wasn't like every pore had it. It was just, like, maybe, like, on her arm, there's, like, 5 or 6 of them. Again, if you're infested with bugs or sick, stay the fuck home. Yeah, and I'm talking, like I'm trying to think if she had yeah, she had kids. So, a good 30 years ago, 20 yeah, it was probably 30 years ago, 25, 30. Last time you were tanning, you were outside. Yeah, same. I would always clean my own bed. Yes. So I only did the tanning bed before her like 2 times because my friend, he worked there. And he's like and he was very, meticulous. So they would have a special spray, but he didn't he used, like, bleach. He's like, "Uh-uh." Yeah. Isn't that gross? I'm sorry I had to tell you guys that, but I think it was a very good story to tell because it's just a reminder, if you're sick or you're if you're infested with bugs, stay the hell home, right? Thank you for your purchase, Marley, on the stickers. They'll ship out tomorrow. Thank you so much. Used to travel across the country. I used to bring my own bed. Adam, same. Yeah, I was a national sales manager for a big beauty company, and I did a lot of traveling. I lived in my suitcase for about 2 years. I had two suitcases. One of them was sheets, because bed bugs. Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you. This one time at band camp, I'm itchy thinking about it. Dream capture, what's that? You know what? Thankfully, the company I worked for put us up in well, put me up because I traveled solo in nice hotels. Like they were pretty expensive hotels. But there was only a couple of them that were like questionable. I had to change the room because there were bed bugs. Yeah, but I never put my mattress on the floor, and I never put my stuff on the bed. I literally like requested. Yeah, I would change the bed myself. They don't. Yeah, maybe it was bed bugs on the tanning bed. No, because they don't usually technically, bed bugs don't do that, and they don't really bite you. Not like that. They do bite you. You just they come in the luggage. Yeah, the hotel usually doesn't have them. I know. Thankfully, though, all the hotels I stayed in, like, in that whole time, there was one of them that was really questionable, and that was because my flight got canceled because I got stuck in a blizzard, and I got stuck for 2 days, and the only hotel in town was, like, this total dump. And I slept on top of my suitcase. Again, if you're infested with bugs, stay home or sick. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, luckily, like, I made it through all that traveling, but I'm just grateful the company that I worked for believed in buying it. They would get us in a nice, 4 or 5-star hotel. Yeah. Yeah, sleep in I used to put when I would check in, I would take my suitcases and I'd put them in the bathtub. And then I would kinda go scope it out. I had a black light, and I would check the mattress. I'd put gloves on. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, always check the bed. Stay home. I couldn't. I'd be, like, in Oklahoma, New York, wherever. Florida. I went to Florida a lot. I think in Florida, um, the hotel I stayed at down in Orlando, that had the bed bugs. Yeah. And where it is you have to lift up the mattress, so I lifted up the right corner, and it was where it's all, like, the mattress I don't know, it's like the trim on the edge. It was underneath that, and there was a bunch of them there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh." Oh, they gave you the key to but it was Jim? Yeah, the seam, there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's where they hide. "Hey, Sunny Days, how are you?" They gave you the I got one time I have so many hotel stories, this is like a whole funny thing. One time I was in my room, and I had just gotten dressed and changed to, like, I was gonna actually go to the gym, and I I had, closed, you know how you have the security latch? So I closed that, but back then before there was no TikTok, I put the, I put the washcloth through it so they can't come in because people break in that way, and someone tried to come into the room. They had the freaking key, and I was like, "What?" So I called the front desk. I go, "There's someone trying to get in my room right now that has a key to my room. I want a completely different room." I know they're super easy. So they, you know what happened is, and I wasn't a complainer, but I had like the highest rewards for that hotel chain, and they gave me a suite. They're like, "We're gonna move you up. Don't worry about it." I said, "Yeah, because nobody should have the same key." And then the other person, they switched their room too, so there wouldn't be any issues. I was cool about it. Like I'm like, this is not okay. This is not safe. I was almost gonna change hotels, but that's when they were like, no, we're gonna take care of you. And they gave me like a suite and told me you eat whatever you want out of the bar, drink, whatever. We got it. Yeah, and they didn't even charge. They gave a money back. But my thing was about safety. It wasn't about, oh, give me a free suite. I didn't care about that. I mean, it was nice because I ended up being there for I don't know. My boss was pissed because he had a shitty room and I had a suite. He's like, "How did you get a suite?" I'm like, "They upgraded me because of my points." I just told him that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, things happen. We're human, right? Um, I called on the thing and I said, "I'm sorry, there's somebody in the room." And luckily I had just finished putting my shoes on. Yeah, we are human, that's right. But the person wasn't like rude or like trying to break in. They just had a key to the room. I have all the fun. I did have a lot of fun traveling. Yeah. Yeah. I had a lot of fun and I learned a lot about myself and about other people and stuff. But it was like a guy and his wife and they were just trying to get to their room. But the whoever was downstairs, I think what happened is they gave them the same room number, like they have duplicate. I don't really know. If you're gonna give someone else a key, make sure they are cool. I know. It happens a lot though. It happens a lot and then people like get robbed. But luckily this was again a nice hotel chain. They want to make sure everybody's safe and they don't want no bad reviews. So they do it right. Yeah. I had that happen 2 times. The other time no one broke in. It's just that when I went to the room it had somebody else's suitcase. So I arrived after. But can you imagine? And I was like, and the bed was pulled down, but nobody was in the room. They must have went to dinner. And I went in there and I was like, what the hell? So I went down to the desk and I told them. And then there was a couple there and they heard me talking to them and they asked for a different room. Yeah, we have a the company I used to work for, it was a big corporate account and it was a huge hotel chain. Hilton. Oh yeah, lock the chain on the door, right. Oh, so some hotels have the chain that goes in that thing and slides. If you're on the other side and you could literally slide that right out. But now they have the metal one that is, like two things and it goes in the bar when it closes it. There's a way to put a washcloth around it so it can't move out at all. Like from if somebody tries to put the wire trick through there. There's all kinds of shit people do. Yeah. So that was it. It was just a minor thing. And because I had that, I didn't hear the clicking. It was just the force, like, and I could hear them because those doors are like paper thin. Yeah. There was a mom and pop hotel I was at. Housekeeper was awesome. Picked up my clothes, clean them, and have the money for my pockets. Yeah, honest people like that. Yeah. I did that. Like, I've seen so many hotels where I've left my tech, I've left my cameras. Like, we're talking like, $10,000 worth of cameras I've left in the hotel. Never, never, and all the time had anybody take anything. Nope. I think I left money on the floor one time. It fell and it was on the dresser when I came back with a little note. I think this belongs to you. Yeah. People like, I mean, it's really good. Right. Where you left it, make sure it's okay. I mean, I'm grateful that the housekeeper that I had at that hotel, like, was a good person, right? because easily could have, taken something, but no, that was the least of the issue, just the 2 room key situations. But I missed so many flights traveling, late wake up calls, waking up late. Yeah. I think it's like 99% are good. Yeah. I mean, another time I was in Laughlin, Nevada, and I was in my hotel room, and security guards came in and opened my room, and I was like, and if I hadn't had the security, they would have like came straight in, and me and my friend were there, and we were playing a board game. They have like a table there because we weren't gambling anymore. We were like, we lost, we're done, and we were playing. I think we were playing Sorry. Yeah, we were playing Sorry, and there was 3 of us, so 4 of us. And so we were just playing the game, and then because that security thing was on, they couldn't get in, and they're like, "Open the door," and it was kinda scary actually, because we weren't even loud or anything, we weren't even drinking, and, I'm like, "I didn't know." This is years and years ago, and, they were saying that they got a complaint from our room, and I'm like, "We've been literally sitting at the table playing Sorry, just chilling." And it was weird, so I got a different room then too, because I thought that was kinda strange. Yeah. You can count on a wake-up call as much. I know, I know. No, it's because 'cause I'll, like, pick the phone up and hang it back up. Wake-up call's my alarm clock. Yeah, so anyway, I have had a lot of crazy experiences, but, I had a lot of fun. I had lots of fun traveling, and, thankfully, nothing serious ever thankfully, right? Yeah. You got a natural so you just wake up on your own? I used to be able to do that. Now that I have my sleep schedule all screwed up because of the insomnia, not so much. But see, like when I would travel a lot, I could wake up in the because it's time zones. It would just be great. Like East Coast, I could wake up super early. Um, it was like coming back home would mess me up. Yeah. Typically, like if I go to bed at night, I've noticed this over how many years I've been alive. Is before I go to bed, I still set an alarm, and I'll say, okay, I need to wake up at 6 o'clock. I need to get up at 6, and I like tell myself that, and then I wake up. It's like 20 minutes to 6. It's kind of weird. When I was in Alaska for work in winter, waking up was rough. Yeah, because 'cause isn't it dark, like you too? Yeah, it's great that I could do that. Is it because of the time? How it's dark, like isn't it dark, like, for 24 hours for several weeks or close to it, like or the daylight thing, right? The summer is so bright. Yeah, I know, I've heard that from friends. Yeah, it's so weird, like if I know I gotta be somewhere, and I don't know if it's like an internal like anxiety where I don't want to be late because I was as a kid, my mom gets mad when I say this, but we're late a lot to every damn thing, even my almost my dad's funeral. And so I have like I can't be late for anything. But I'm late sometimes, because I give myself some grace, but oh my goodness. I hate that. So I tell myself, okay, you can't be late. And then I wake up like 2 hours before I need to be awake. Yeah, that's the worst. If you are afraid of someone, I have that. I have done that, Tina. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's a lot of tricks that you can do when you're in a hotel. I'd rather not share because I'm streaming to YouTube, but there's a lot of tricks you can do if you travel alone. It would tell you a crazy story about the time I was in Hawaii when this one. Mm, yeah. I try not to read that one word. That's a trigger word for me. The mosquitoes there in the summer are huge. Really? But you were never in Hawaii. Oh, no, no, no. You're fine. You don't have to tip me. Thank you for the tip. That's crazy. Pick her at him. I'll tell you the story someday because you don't know, but I will. But yeah, things happen. Crazy things like have happened. No, no, stop it. Stop it. You don't have to tip me. That's not a bad. I'll tell you one day, really. I will, but right now I can't. You know what I'm talking about. Thank you for the tip. You didn't have to do that at all. Give me better dad jokes though. But I know when people don't know, um, but I'm better now. I'm better now about that word. Because I'll just say it real quick. You wrote that word, I had that happen to me. So yeah, I don't say that word because of that reason. And that's where we leave it. Yeah, that was last year. And I actually almost quit the app because of it. And I don't think there's no big deal about sharing it. It's just my story to tell. Not everybody's earned the right to hear that story. Oh yeah, it was bad. But the FBI will handle that. Action figures, I don't have any right now. Yeah, I don't have any right now. Thank you for asking. And life goes on. Life goes on, and it's very, very dangerous to play that. Absolutely. But I really believe in the people that are in charge of handling it, are making sure it's going to be um yeah, I just can't talk about it on here, but um karma's real and it's coming soon. So, and I know they watch me all the time, so it's okay. Yeah, it's just one of those things that I never thought would ever happen, but it happened. Um, I did almost quit over it. I did get PTSD from it. But then one day I was like, I could either hit it head on, let it take over my everything, and I decided to go the other way and be like, fuck that. I'm sorry for the language, but I am just gonna keep doing my thing. So I decided to come back harder with the 365 project. And so now we're 216 days into this thing. Yeah, but karma's real, right? It might not get them today or tomorrow, but it will. Yeah. So let's go back and talk about bed bugs. I know it's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. Like when you think about stuff like that, and you never think about, you never think that's going to happen to you, and it could happen. It could happen to anybody. I mean, like I'm a pretty nice person. I'm pretty honest. I'm not an a-hole to anybody on the app. And when that happened, it was just like, wow, we're gonna keep going. We're not gonna look back. We're gonna take a break and take care of the self. But we're not gonna let it disrupt or stick any space up. So I've done actually pretty good with that part. Yeah. Is it crazy? Yes. My relatives used to call me a bed bug in Italian. Gimaja. Am I saying that right? No, I'm not. Yes. So is that how you say it? Phonetic is Gimaja. Ah, that means bed bug. I didn't know that. I'm a fake Italian. So what? Okay, so now we talked about that. We talked about bed bugs. We talked about being sick and staying the hell home. What else can we talk about? I want to actually tell you guys something. I think this is kind of an important thing to talk about, and I'll do this in my coffee talk. Um, I think that everybody that sells on Whatnot, I think that I think you really need to, if you have a mod or someone you're close with, make sure somebody has your phone number in case of an emergency. If you stream by yourself, okay? You've been to, oh, it is delicious. I agree with that. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you to say that. Yeah, I don't usually like lay down and let things happen. Okay, so anybody who streams by themselves, that doesn't have support, make sure like if you have a mod that's like from somebody on the app that you feel comfortable with, that they have some way of contacting you if something happens in your life. Because recently some serious medical things have happened on the app, and then people, unfortunately, they didn't have anybody to be able to emergency report it. So, like, I know if something happens to me on my live, I know that Kathy P has my number. Like, so if something like that happens, somebody could tag her, "Hey, call D right now," or something, right? Because you never know. You got you. Perfect. Thank you, Sandra Lynn. I don't know. I heard about a gentleman that something happened. I'm not going to go into the detail because it's none of my business. Um, but he was he got very sick and got injured, and I guess his family came. I don't know who knows about it, but anyway, just try to, if you have a mod, make sure. I know that you don't just give your phone number to random people, but I'm sure everybody finds one mod person that they can do that with. So make sure of that, so that people could report that emergency, or at least get in touch or call or something. Yeah, because you never know, right? And you got to stay safe. Absolutely. I know, it's very sad. I didn't know the person because they were new on Whatnot. I don't know what came about of that. But I just saw it actually. Somebody told me about it last night. Yeah, very sad. I don't know the outcome right now, but I know it wasn't good. Do not Google. Oh, did you Google it? Did you Google it? It's really sad. Yeah, I don't know the. Yeah, I know. Free. I don't know the person, but all I know is I don't know if I know that I just to sum it up. Somebody had a show and Whatnot, and they fell down, hit their head, had a stroke or something. I mean, I could be wrong, but this is what I found out, and they're not doing good. I don't know if they made it, but the kid, their family finally found them. They had to hide their show, but it was like a big thing, and so we just never know. So that's why it's important, I think, to have some kind of system. Yeah, you Googled it. I can't believe you did that, but that's why I wanted to say that piece. I didn't know the person. I hope they're going to make a full recovery, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think they had a stroke and then they fell. Yeah, because if you have their phone number and their address, in case you could report 911 is probably faster than reporting to Whatnot. But Whatnot does have people that work 24/7 that those emergency ones go right through, and I think within 20 minutes or something. But 20 minutes could be a very long time for somebody, especially in a medical emergency as such. So that's just my PSA, because I genuinely care about people, and you never know when you're going to be in a stream and something happens. I've had people send me multiple messages that some situation, and someone sent me a message. I just didn't check my messages. Yeah, it depends on the response team. Exactly. A week. That bad, huh? Yeah. I know here, like, I think the response time, uh, I personally know the response time is like over an hour. Bot flight. Oh, those are nasty. Did you Google that? Don't look that up on TikTok. That's real gross. I called police for someone. Oh, on Whatnot? Yes, of course, Cosmic Unicorn, 100%. And I'm sure this situation, and Whatnot, I'm sure is well aware of it. I'm sure that they will be changing some things, you know. No, Tina, I don't think you knew me. I have a recording of all the people that were in my stream that night. Yeah, I have the chat and everything. You were, I don't think you were in there. Out here where you have them close by, because I mean, like, they just have, with the police and the fire, they have priority levels, right? So that's why it takes longer. It's because they're dealing with a more. It's not that it's more important than you. It's just more critical, I guess is the right word. Yeah, because we're in between two departments, but usually we get the one here, and they literally take about an hour. They won't come get your cat. You can keep the cat. That's what they said, right? Yeah. Ours, we thankfully have never had to call or anything. No, 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 it was last year. Sorry. No, not true, Kathy. It's one or the other. It's one or the other. So it's 1,000 transactions, not $1,000. 1,000 transactions. So say a new big seller comes in here or whoever, and they have a show and they're selling a bunch of stuff worth a bunch of money, and they do 100,000 and they sell like 10 items. They already get instant payout, right? Yeah. So that's how that works. Do most sellers use a PO box address? Yes. A lot of sellers use a PO box. A lot of sellers put their first name and their last name on the label and their address. So, yes, a PO box costs money, but peace of mind, you know, might be worth it. Yeah, you can find like a lot of people get like virtual mailboxes and things like that. It's getting more expensive though. But you want to get not just a PO box, but you want to get a mailing address because, for example, there's a lot of porch pirates these days, right? And so people are working at a job site and they're not home. They don't really want to leave their packages on the porch. So if you get a physical mailing address, which is similar to PO box, just like it would be whatever the mailing center's address is, and it would be like suite number, 415, which means box number. Um, they range from, it depends where you live, $10 a month to like 20 a month. Yeah, there you go, right there. My UPS, well, I have a mailing place, and they wanted like 180 a year, and it's a business expense. Yeah, but then UPS has it. I don't really like them. I don't like the people that own it. Because my packages go in and they sit there for like 4 days and then they get picked up. I don't know why that is. But theirs was like 7 a month. It was a lot cheaper, but I'm like, the way they run their operation, nope. Yeah, giveaways don't count in the 1,000 sold items. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people when that all happened. They got PO boxes. Yeah. Are you close? Are you close to 1,000 items sold, or no? Yeah, check multiple areas, mailing places. There's at least 5 or 6 around you for most people, I would say. Thank you for the hearts. No, me, no. How many more do you need? If you do 5-second auctions, you can do 1,000 in 5 hours. But make sure your shipping team is ready. No, not 9.99. You probably need what? 9.98. Just kidding. Yeah, the shipping is I don't know. The Not the shipping, the yeah, a lot of people get confused with that when it says 1K transactions, 1,000 transactions, or 100K in sales. Whatever's greater, because most people aren't going to reach. They're going to reach 1,000 sales before they reach 100,000 in dollars. Oh, 900, and that's not too bad. So you just do more shows. Yeah, that's because you didn't do a lot. You took a break like you needed to, so that's good. One at a time. Yep. They'll start adding up. Yeah, the more shows you do and the more you run your stuff like you do, then the more you sell it. Um, yeah. I have it all written down in that book of mine, and I want to say I think I hit 1,000 in less 2 months. You have a goal and you're determined. Good. I'm glad. You're at 669. So see, you're getting closer. It'll go quick because I felt like I got to 1,081. I'm never gonna forget it. I was at 1,081. I was all excited. I even had a like, oh yeah, I hit 1K show. Mm. I emailed whatnot, and they're like, nope, um, you had done 91 giveaways. So you have to sell 91 more items. So I had to sell 91 more items. That took a long time. That felt like it was 2 weeks or something. It was pretty quick. Yeah. You might make it one day. I mean, you better start streaming longer. When I look at the analytics, you know what it says? It says you need to stream longer to get more sales, whatever their little marketing is. And I'm like, I know. Maybe running stuff would be a good idea too. Yeah. What time is it? It's 12:30, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here in a few minutes. I know. Imagine if I ran stuff. I do have lots of stuff. I did clean my shed. It's all nice and clean now. I had a lot of things that I didn't want to deal with shipping it, so I just donated to thrift shop a lot. It's great. It's all out of here now. I have a couple more things to donate. I should do podcasts. You think so? Why so? Somebody else told me that too recently. I want to there's somebody I want to kind of do a podcast with actually. Um, you don't have to ship. Thank you, Picker Adam. I appreciate that. I have the voice for it. Thank you, Kathy. You think so too, Denise? Picker Adam, everybody follow. He's always bringing the chain. I can't wait to get my chain. I'm so excited. I can put my D. I have a big giant D. Only follow Picker Adam the legend. Hey, do you ever see my comments on your YouTube? Sandra Lynn, thank you for the dollar tip. I appreciate it. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I have been thinking about it for a little while actually. Like literally last year. You do not? That's okay. I always like give you a thumbs up and I write some kind of comment. I actually type in there, only follow the legend Picker Adam. And then I actually, because I do this with multiple of my friends that have YouTube, I'll go in and I'll post the link to join and say you get like $15 on your first purchase and you get up to $25 off on shipping. Did you guys know that? Whatnot's still doing that. Brainiacs, thank you for the tip. I appreciate all of you. You were going to, what happened? I was actually going to do a podcast with Vintage Spoops. And then Spoops kind of vanished. Spoops, if you're watching, come on. Yeah, but Spoops is doing what Spoops needs to do right now, and that's okay. When you donate unsold items, you get to use it for your business. Yes, I do. I use it as a write-off. Yeah, so I forgot to get a receipt the other day, but I still can claim it. Last year was only a couple days ago. I know. I didn't know it. I thought last year was like a week ago. I was saying, I do not to the necklace comment. Oh, I appreciate you. It's just fun to go on there because it's usually trolls. Yeah, it's usually trolls like, what did he say? I just laughed. I miss Mimi too. Yeah, but she's busy. I still text her. We're gonna connect one of these days. Yeah, she really cleaned her slate. Yeah, she was great. I know. I need to text her, tell her Happy New Year. I didn't get a chance to do that. Well, thank you. I appreciate you as well. You have a box of stuff. I wasn't sure, so thank. Yeah, ask if you have an accountant. Ask your accountant. They'll give you a sheet that says what you're allowed to write off, because you can only have so many write-offs. I'm still stuck in 2024. Yeah, I am. I said I wasn't going to go into 2025. Remember? She would be great to podcast with. Yeah, because we talked off on the phone and everything. And we were texting. She texted me last because I asked her, "What's up? How you doing?" But that's been probably a year. I just didn't text. I didn't text her back. I was kind of busy. I know he does need a new hat. Get with the times, buddy. That's so old. I don't know. Nothing. Maybe. I think it's okay. There's too much to go into, but yeah. Yeah, she would be great. She was funny. She was, and then when I talked to her on the phone, she was like even funnier. Some people, they're only funny behind a keyboard, and then when you get in person, they're like shy and quiet. She's not that. Like she was very interesting. I know, I loved her too. Maybe she'll come back. She did get approved to be a seller finally. Yeah, but she just didn't do the show, and she bought so much stuff. She bought so many cool things, but she still has her account. She still has her account. She might lurk. I don't know. Maybe she took a break from that because she had a kind of a demanding type of job. Yeah, she had kind of a demanding job. Yeah. Did you talk to her offline or no? Just from the app? So who has just one time? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we text a lot because we're very similar, and we had a good like rapport. Like just the I don't know, communicating was great. But it's okay. We're still friends. It's just one day, maybe she'll come back. I don't know. People come in and out of your life all the time, right? That's kind of the way it is. And the good ones stay, and the good ones sometimes have to go away and work on themselves and do things like that, right? I know, like even my bestest friends, one of them I haven't talked to really in a long time, but like we'll exactly we'll text, but it's like right where we left off, which is really nice, because time has passed, but what we have to talk about is still the same, right? You going to bed, Bree? Good night, my friend. I hope you feel better. Take care of yourself. That pneumonia is nasty. Yeah. Really take good care of yourself. And I'm glad that your kid's at somewhere else so you could get some rest. Much needed. Now go to bed. Be good. All right, shall we raid? Anybody have any recommendations? Let's peek. I know it's nice and chill. I appreciate hanging out. Oh, of course, this is where we're going. I try to find someone new, but let's see. Oh, we're not going there. Let's see. Hmm. All of these people are Pokemon. Okay, hang on. Anybody say? Exactly. Real friends understand when you need to take a time out. Good night, Denise. Thank you. Absolutely. 100%. 200%. Well, quit making friends. Then you don't have to worry about. I know. I know. I have a. I was like the other day. I was like, okay, quantity and quality friendships. I have a lot of friends, but my circle, my group of people is small. But I have a lot of business associates, acquaintances. Yeah. Good night, everybody. Let's go. We'll pick this up. We'll pick this up tomorrow night. Let's just go over to Foster Friends because it's always fun. On the fence about going live. That's a bunch of bullshit. We know she's gonna be. She's live. She's live. She's live. I love her. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over and drop some sleepy faces. So I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I want you all to make sure this year you take care of yourselves and you number one go live, make some money, move that inventory because it's not going to move itself. Okay? Everybody gets a heart. I don't have any special effects tonight, but I did set up my new camera, so I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully, next week I'll have it all geared up with OBS and do some fun stuff. All right, everybody, good night. I will see you. Let's go drop some little sleepy faces on spaghetti. All right, see you later. Take care, everybody.